Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of RC. Now today we'll be doing another upgrade to the Baja. As you can tell, my carb is out. Now I just need to get this bad boy out, and we'll be adding this bad boy here. So that's the item number right there. If you want this is an angle one, and it looks better quality anyway. And I got myself some extra gaskets. And another thing I've done already, it's new tires. Now that's the make. I wanted to get the Mad Max ones, but they were not on stock, so I found these ones online and I bought them. And after I bought them, the Mad Max ones, they came on stock, and I was like, oh really? So, but since I already purchased them, but I might have to get the Mad Max as well, because this compound is softer, way softer than the ones I had before. Very soft. I'm applying just a tiny bit of force, and you can tell, as in the old ones, those ones, they are harder. And yeah, but now we're gonna move into that part and get it removed and put a new one in. So let's do that. Now you can see the difference between the two. So new one, if you look inside, it just looks much better. It looks, everything seems to be nicely symmetric, you know. As in this one, see what I mean? It just doesn't look well done. So that possibly be slightly better. Hopefully will. So let's get that changed. So there we have it. It's all in place. Now, a few things. If you're doing this mod, there's a few things that you need to consider. One of them is, which I thought before this video, on my last video I mentioned it. It was installing the isolator, the angled isolator in here would touch this, and it does touch. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, there. See how much I've trimmed off, just so we can clear that bit of the carb, but it still touches the little pump thing. So I might have to cut this off, and then possibly what I'll do is I'll 3D print some parts and then bolt them into here to the top, so like a V-shaped bar, because I'm concerned that if I roll over, this will possibly push on the carb and maybe damage the whole thing. I've done my fuel lines as well, so I went for high flow fuel lines. They are 3mm in the diameter. As stock ones are just 2 or 2.5, something like that. Now the other thing I had to do to get that angle insulator in place was had to trim the plastic just there on the bottom, on the engine cover, because the insulator was touching it. So if you're doing this mod, you need to do that. Another thing I had to do with the insulator was that the holes didn't really match very well, you know, the bolts. So I kind of had to widen them a little bit, by 0.5 mm each side, so the bolts can go in, no problem. That's the only things you need to do. So you need to trim the engine cover and adjust the sizes of the holes on the insulator. And apart from that, that's fine. It's looking good. The new tires are on. It'll be interesting to test those. I don't think they will last as long as those ones did. Those are still the original ones. They over a year old. Because this ones are quite soft, way softer than the ones I had. Will improve on grip, but durability could be a problem. And yeah, that's it. Another thing I did, I fixed my brake. I noticed one of the pins were missing, and so I had to find a pin to fit it. And what I've done was I kind of just put a tap of super glue where they go in, so they don't come out anymore. But if in the future that happens, there's the ones that you can get with what do you call them, grub screws. So the grub screws actually tighten into the pin, so it stops them from coming out. But if that is the case, what I'll possibly do, I'll just end up for doing my own, and use normal M3 bolts, and just have them going that way, then put a nut on the other side, maybe. Another thing I did was, can you see that red line there? So that is it's a spacer for the brakes, just to push that brake a little bit more that way, and that is it. That's all I've done to it. I still have one sticker to go, which is the sticker from the angle insulator. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it. The fuel tank, maybe? Don't know. We'll see. Post that, in the spur gear cover. That will possibly just come out with dirt hitting it. So there it goes, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video, which I'll be running it and see what kind of improvement it has, or if has any. So yeah, see you on the next one.